So if you have a mim sakin and it is followed by the letter ba, then the mim sakin is going to be hidden between the lips. So you are hiding it. Khafi, you are going to hide it between the lips. You are also going to have ghunna. So let's look at an example. If we have the word tarumihim bihijaratin. So here I have a mim sakin in tarumihim bihijaratin. Ba here is going to have a kasra. So I am going to hide the mim within the ba. Because both of them come from the same makhraj, this is pretty easy. You're just going to hide this in the lips. Tarumihim bihijaratin. And this is opposed to just saying tarumihim bihijaratin. So instead you are going to kind of hide them and you're reading them close together. Tarumihim bihijaratin. And then another example, wama hum bimu'minin. So here instead of stopping at the mim sakin, you are going to hide this within the lips. Wama hum bimu'minin. So this is going to be ikhfa. Again, the only letter for ikhfa is the letter ba. So far you have only had to memorize 2 letters. So for idgham, we have mim. For ikhfa, we have the letter ba. These are the only 2 letters that you have to remember. Now, what is the third rule? The third rule is idhar, meaning to make clear. And for idhar, it is going to be any other letter except for the letter ba or the letter mim. So any other letter in the Arabic alphabet, if it's followed, by a mim sakin, then you are going to pronounce it clearly without any ghunna. Okay, so every other letter, and the only 2 you have to remember is mim for idgham, ba for ikhfa. So this is pretty easy. Now let's look at an example. If we have the word hum fiha. So here I am not going to merge the mim. I'm not going to hide the mim. I'm not going to add additional ghunna. I'm just going to say this simply as I would. Hum fiha. Now remember that mim is a letter of tawassut, so we are going to rest on this for just a little bit. Rest on that. Hum fiha. Another example in the ayah, am lam tundirhum la yu'minun. So here we have mim with a sukun. The next letter is lam, so I'm going to rest on this. Lam, rest on this as well with idhar. Tundirhum, again it has idhar, so just rest on this. It also has tawassut, so I will spend a little bit of time. Am lam tundirhum la. So you can see here that I'm just resting on this. I am not merging them together. I am not hiding them. I am not adding extra idgham. I'm merely resting on this letter mim. So these were the 3 rules. We had idgham with the letter mim, we have ikhfa with the letter ba, and then we have idhar with all of the rest of the letters. Now just one thing that I did want to point out is that the letters waw and fa are also going to have idhar when we have a mim sakin. The reason why I'm pointing this out, as I mentioned in the last class as well, is because waw and fa are both from the lips. Now what does tend to happen is that when we have a mim sakin, because mim is from the lips, and then we have a waw or a fa, because both of those letters are also from the lips, sometimes the letters become merged together. Sometimes we don't spend enough time on the mim, and we don't differentiate between the mim and the next letter, which could be waw or fa. So the reason why I'm pointing this out is that even if you have a waw or you have a fa, it is still going to have idhar. You are going to rest on this for a little bit. Don't merge them together. So for example, if we have the ayah aydihim wama, so I'm not going to merge them together. Aydihim wama. Don't merge these together. I'm going to rest on the mim. Aydihim wama. Rest on that mim. Don't merge them together at all. In the same ayah, khalfahum wala. Again, don't say khalfahum wala. Don't merge them together. Khalfahum wala. So waw and fa, both of these do have idhar. They do not have idgham. They do not have ikhfa. Another example, hum fiha. Again, just ref tawassut on that mim. Don't merge them together. Don't say hum fiha. Don't merge them together. Just rest. Hum fiha. And then make sure you do give a tiny bit of pause in between just to make sure you're not merging them together. So that was the review of the mim sakin rules. Inshallah, in the next class, we will move on to the next rule. So inshallah, today for our analysis, we are going to look for any of these rules of mim sakin and we will point them out, inshallah. So starting from ayah number 102, وَإِذَا كُنْتَ فِيهِمْ فَأَقَمْتَ لَهُمُ الصَّلَاةِ. So here we have the word fihim. Mim is going to have a sukun. Let's look at the next letter. The next letter is fa. Fa is a letter of idhar. So we are not going to merge them together. We are not going to hide these letters. Instead, I'm going to stop at the meme with idhar. So here, فيهم, rest on that meme with tawassut and then move on to the letter fa. فأقمت لهم. فيهم فأقمت لهم. And then here, فأقمت لهم, meme also has sukun. The next letter is ta. So again, this is going to be idhar. Just rest on that with tawassut. لهم الصلاة. Sad is going to be heavy. Lam here is light, so make sure you don't make that heavy. And we are not going to say salata. Just make sure lam is light. صلاة. فلتكن, meme is going to have tawassut. طائفة, ta is going to be a 4-count mad. طائفة منهم. Here this is going to be an idgham. منهم, this is going to be idhar. And then here in the word minhum ma'aka, so we see that there is a meme with a sukun. The next letter is going to be a meme with a shadda. So we know that this is going to be idgham. We are going to merge these together. Minhum ma'aka, and give it a little bit of ghunna as well. Wal ya'khudu, hamza is going to be from the throat. It is going to have jahr. It is going to have shidda. So make sure that you are giving it a little bit of that jerking sound. Wal ya'khudu. Khudu is going to be a 4-count med. Aslihatahum, meme is going to have sukun. It is going to have idhar. So just rest on this with tawassut. فَإِذَا سَجَدُوا فَلْيَكُونُوا مِنْ وَرَائِكُمْ. Ra is going to be heavy here. This is going to be a 4-count med. وَالْتَأْتِ, hamza here is going to have that shidda again. So make sure you give it a little bit of jerking sound. طائفة, this is going to be a 4-count med. أخرى, kha is going to be heavy, ra is going to be heavy. لم يصلوا, meme is going to have tawassut. يصلوا, sad is going to be heavy. فليصلوا, sad again is heavy. معك وليأخذوا. يأخذوا, again have a little bit of that jerking sound on the hamza. حذرهم, so ra here is going to be heavy. Meme is going to have idhar. Just rest on this with tawassut. وأسلحتهم, meme again is going to have tawassut. وَدَّ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا, ra is going to be heavy. لَوْ تَغْفُلُونَ, ghain is going to be heavy. عَنْ أَسْلِحَتِكُمْ, so here an is going to have idhar. أسلحتكم, meme is going to have idhar. وأمتعتكم, meme is going to have idhar in both of these cases. So just rest on that for a little bit with tawassut. فَيَمِيلُونَ عَلَيْكُمْ مَيْلَةً. So here in عَلَيْكُمْ we have meme with a sukun. The next letter is going to be meme with a shadda. So this is going to be idgham. Merge these together. عليكم ميلة واحدة, and then ميلة wa, this is going to be idgham as well. واحدة, if you are stopping here, you are going to add a ta marbuta. Make sure you do give it a little bit of hams. We don't want to drop this ha. So make sure that you do give it a little bit of air. واحدة ولا جناح عليكم, meme is going to have idhar.